Howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome to the audio video test for Skullgirls Get Gr8 Lab Stream Edition. We'll be starting in about 27 minutes, about half an hour. In the meantime, let me get a lobby open. We can play a couple of games. It'd be cool. Wow. Versus lobby. The biggest available. Here we go. If you are participating, I'd say participating as in just joining us to talk for a little bit, that'd be cool. Please join our Discord, !Discord. Look at that link. I'll be talking about all the things in our SGDG R8 only channel. I'll also put this link there too. Posture check. I'm sitting up straight, brother. Also put this in the chat. We can play for a little bit. Would be cool. If you'd like to play some games, hop in here for a little bit. Would be cool. Ping. Hey, how's it going? I'm going pretty alright. Pretty chill.
Oh. I need to get the stream going, and I need to. Well, first I'm gonna get the stream chat, and then let me also remember and then try to debate if I want to go back on PC right now.
Oh man, you're on Puss 4 right now.
I'm on Pain Station 4. Actually, that's wait, do you have any players on you right now? Okay, no, I'll join you, Jonathan.
But I don't what?
I'll join you right now.
Oh, okay.
I'll join you. I see nobody in that lobby. Hold on. I'll be right there. Hold on. I'll be right there. I'm on my way. When in trouble, call DW. It's like the same thing with me. Bro, you got no content? Yo, the farmer's here, bro. All right.
Gotta have some content.
I need to upload that set of ours, that questionable set that we played.
Ooh, those were crazy.
Let me see where. Oh wait, you have where did you post others?
In the Get Gr8 channel. For those who don't know what's going on today, we're just gonna be sitting, chilling, and talking about the video game. Lab Stream Edition. You ask questions in our dangled forum when you sign up for Get Gr8, and then we collect them, put them into a channel called Lab Stream Questions in our Discord, and we just talk about the video game. Kind of chill, kind of thing, you know. Also, speaking of seeing things, yo, Mira, I see you in chat. As a supporter, I think you're right. We should put you on the Peacock side. I think it might be funny. It might be time.
We're gonna
it might be funny that way. Oh,
Sage with the raid. Appreciate Sage.
The kill raid.
The kill rage.
Oh, I lost connection to the other player. All right, off to a great start.
Dang, we just started, brother. It just began. We're kind of chilling. For those who are coming in from Sage's stream, what's up, y'all? We're just gonna be talking about the game today. If you sign up to our forum and on Skullgirls Get Gr8 in our Discord, and you ask some questions about the video game, we collect them, put them into a channel in our Discord called Live Stream Questions, and then we just talk about the video game. We're just gonna be sitting and chilling.
Yeah, so it's just generally like the players that sign up for Get Gr8, if any questions that they have in particular for the game, for their team, we try to answer them and address them as best we can. And then if we don't have any direct answer, we will at least lead them the right way with resources and other players that play said team character, any of that can better help suit that out. But luckily for JP, that he's a roster player and generally has the best idea. Me, I'm just here as a co-pilot.
Co-pilot. Also, this is for anyone who would like to answer questions about the game or anything in general. You can do so in the chats. It'd be cool. Answer them to the best of our ability. Man, we're starting off so great today with a broken lobby. Dang.
Oh, already broke?
It's already broken. We got the orange bars there. It's not even going. Amazing. SG, no. All right, let's make a new one, brother. Sorry.
All right, time for a new one.
Here we go. I'm gonna repost in the chat. I'll also re-edit the chat in the Discord, or re-edit the link in the Discord in case y'all are there too. There it is. Here we go.
Who is this? Oh, this is low-key Kuma. I think that's low-key Kuma. This feels like a low-key Kuma name. No, BBP's playing Swergan, so I know what this fool's doing.
Okay. Sorry, you lost connection to the other player. What?
Oh, I get okay.
What? What just happened? I've never seen this before.
Man, I can't wait to report this already in main court at 2E-bugs.
What is that? What?
All right, well,
I guess Rupert, you need to restart your game.
I'm watching the games that are playing right now. So
okay. Weird.
I just know that Mr. Loki Kuma didn't start it, but hey, you know what?
Of course.
I'm just here. Okay, gamers, trust. Oh, yo, what would Graham Sandwich say? Yo, the granny?
The Granabelle?
I guess in this case, you can call Dahlia the Danny, but I don't think we can do that. Due to copyrights of a certain weenie. Let's see,
do this.
Okay. Cooking.
Hey, first though.
Oh, damn burst. Oh, is he gonna challenge?
On the other side.
You're gonna hit the punish?
What do we do?
You punish, right?
Sort of.
Oh, well. A little late on the counter hit punish. I wonder what button they try to press. I thought it was counter hit. Rippy.
Hey.
Oh, I saw that. Oh, PBGC get ahead, my favorite. Not like this, JP. I'm pretty sure that was an M. That's definitely H. That's an M. Oh, okay.
We're learning today.
Oh, emigrate, my beloved. Okay. Oh my god. Please.
Grippy.
Okay, grip. Oh, okay. Oh no, you were used OTG. Oh my god.
We're learning today.
Bully.
We're learning today. I know that
okay,
my
it's
dash wants to
Saturday.
do the dash up jab, which is not normally a thing to be doing.
Listen, today is get great, not be great. So.
True. Spectato.
Oh. Honestly, I think you kick Loki Kuma out just because it might be funnier for me. They would just kick out TBC. I will meet you. I will meet you in the middle, Octo. Oh no! Ew! I don't want to use this color. Ew!
Oh, that's the color you want to use.
Yo, what color? There's no way you change my color. What the?
They change your color, brother. Crazy.
Yo, I'm pressing the buttons and they don't want to give it to me.
No. If you're pressing the buttons, wait, you playing a mirror?
Yeah, I'm playing the mirror. No, that's what I'm saying. I pressed my.
Maybe they have the color. Do they have?
No, they didn't have the color. That's why I was like, I pressed the 2 buttons and the game told me, no, here's the lag Overwatch looking color, and I'm like, bro, dude, that color is trash.
You're not allowed, brother. You're not allowed. The game said no. You're not allowed. Oh,
That's just my favorite. It's just my favorite game that gaslights me.
Do I get to see? Do I get to see? Is the game even gonna happen?
Oh, it already broke from my side.
Ruber, you gotta restart your game.
I'll restart my game.
The game said you're not allowed to connect to Rupert Chandler.
Okay, well, I'll be back. Wait, what's the joke that I can make? Man, I'm so glad I left PS4 right now just to go back on PC and just like PS4. Damn.
It's so stable. Wow.
Yeah. Trust. Switch is the future. Actually, I lie. Let's just go to mobile. I think that might be fun.
The mobile's the future. Every tournament is just mobile. Playing on iOS devices.
The funny thing is, I remember there used to be mobile tournaments.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Like, I think it was back when SG Molly first started, they used to show that off, that it was like SGM tournaments. I'm like, how do you have a tournament this way? How does this even work? Because that is legit pay to win if you're really trying for that.
No, I spent more money than you, so I win.
Like, yeah, so it's like, how does that work? It's like whatchamacallit, it's like Street Fighter Cross Tekken all over again. Like, it's just you're just here.
We spent the bar early, so now we're at a deficit.
Okay, knockdown.
Sure.
No, we're in the learning experience, baby.
Okay, you want to be chairless, which is honestly the worst idea. It's not your turn because you did soft knockdown. We want to get rid of the chair. This is not a good look for you.
You know what? I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna put on a movie.
Put on a movie. Why do you want to so desperately get rid of the chair? Why do you want to be actively worse?
It's to prove a point sometimes, JP. Sometimes it's to prove a point that, you know, hey, why does Bayo need to lose health when he have to get chip on normals when he's chairless? I don't know. Sometimes they thought it's funnier that way. They say it's supposed to be a thing to reference Vega, but as far as I know from my Street Fighter knowledge, Vega doesn't lose health when he's maskless. But hey,
that's true. You know, Vega doesn't. That's true. Vega doesn't lose health when their mask is off.
He just takes more damage, so.
True. I will need your Valentine with Valentine.
Hey yo, I'm going to be Valentine.
This will be the best round start you've ever seen.
All right, I'm calling it TK bypass.
And you didn't even stop me.
Oh, I didn't think
brother,
that
mine's better. That's a car right now. Oh God. What is happening?
Goodbye, gamer.
Oh.
I was right. Pain.
Mine's still better. That's fine. Sure, could be. Sure, I press down.
Oh, whoops. Oh my god, I saw life flash before me.
Did you?
Oops. How did I get that charge?
What are we doing? What are we doing? What are you doing?
Oh my god, what am I doing?
What are you doing? River Chandler, what are you doing? Wow. You still keep doing this. You're still getting punished for it. We don't want to learn today.
Look, sometimes we gotta bang the head on the wall enough times so that way we can truly. You know?
Alright, maybe we learned that time. I don't know.
I'm curious. You know what? I'm gonna open this. Oh, never mind. The match already ended.
The match ended.
At least you used one of the. You know, it's funny. Every time that I see that color used for Valentine, I'm just like, I'm so used to it being more for Annie now. The No More Heroes reference color. Okay, Octo, I will meet you together. Let's have a little sweaty two men fighting each other.
Go time. I will say, very mid teabag, by the way.
The frame traps.
Oh no!
Oh wow! I didn't think that kill.
What is that? What is this, Bomba? You better do something amazing. Please.
That sucks. Oh, do I get to see? Oh, you got those? Okay, let's go, Octo. I said, oh, no. Wrong button.
we do that.
Oh,
whee!
I'm scared. I pressed that first. You're a liar.
I don't know. I need the teabags to be better for, like, your skill is not matching the arrogance.
Oh, okay, I'll take that. Oh my god, I'm getting hit. I already did I was in jump animation.
Level trace. Somebody. You don't even watch, brother. You don't even watch. You didn't make him watch, brother. Oh wow, that's funny.
You gotta have fun with this one.
Let's go!
I didn't block. Oh, thanks so much for the ball. I appreciate it.
I actually should have done backdrop. That actually would have done more damage now that I think about it. Whoops.
Oh no, I missed.
Actually, two things. I should have done an arm because I forgot that's more actual for real punish.
Ooh, what did you do?
I need to get that in my head. But I am like, I want the conversion though.
Oh no. Oh no.
I did like the idea though, Octo. If they, it's unfortunate because I know the punish. But if they don't know, oh my god, you're like, oh thank god.
Like, oh my gosh, I didn't know. Wow.
Yeah, the escape with the airwolf. Yeah, no. If they know, oh my god, I'm miserable.
We'll work this time. Yay! Work this time.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh no, wait. I was about to say no. Didn't I play this yesterday? I'm like, no wait. You played it with the double.
Yeah.
The twins. I always like watching the twins play. I'm so sad that I was just out of reach.
Wow. Nah, brother.
Oh, still had a good time. Unless, oh my god, you are. All right, show off your IDs. You know what that was. Damn, I really touched the ground like that?
Boom.
That sucks. I didn't get my super. Oh my god! Fuka left. Oh, you went low. The one time you...
Wait, your side switch or my side switch? Because I know my side switch was pretty clean and yours was pretty crusty.
Okay.
Wow!
Trade! Trade! No,
Oh,
not even a trade!
I thought it was gonna trade! I thought it was gonna trade! I thought it was gonna trade.
Ooh.
Oh, what?
Let's go, me!
Nah, I crossed them. That was...
Alright, I need this one.
Oh, you don't. That... Was that cross? Hello? Was that cross? Oh, hello?
Oh, okay, now the scary part.
I do the thing the right way and it said no.
It was unblockable.
What?
Oh, that's gonna be! Oh, yes! Oh, thank God!
Oh my God!
Oh my God! Oh my God!
I'm so bad.
I'm not.
I was hidden blocked. The world can see it. I'm gonna choose random and play squiggly.
The part that I'm sad about is that I didn't build the 3. I could not build that 3 meters in time to try to go for the easy like side switch and just call it a day.
4th of July. We got rid of the immediately. Cool.
Oh God! What are we doing?
Okay, amazing. There we go. Thank you. Yeah.
Me too. That seems like a good enough.
Amazing.
No.
Well, that was supposed to be forward and no chill came out. Sure. Sometimes this game will listen, sometimes it won't at all.
And my SS got caught back that. Oh. I was like, wait, what's your SS? I'm like, Ben doesn't have an SS. What are you talking about?
The what? The who?
He meant his bug. He kept getting caught.
My SS.
Alright,
What's
what am I
that?
playing? Oh, Jonathan.
I'm confused. What did they say?
Oh, you know, they're behind. You know, their donkey. Their donkey kept getting getting backdashing.
I see. Not making sense at all. Like I forgot what green was.
Wait a minute, hold on. I don't believe you. This is not you. I've seen 2 out of the 3 characters on this roster right now. From you.
What?
I'm scared. I don't know how your Squiggly plays like.
I know.
Me when she's too small. I'm okay. Oh,
What?
okay, thank God.
I didn't jump. Game. I didn't jump game. We're live.
Can you prove that in a court of law?
I can prove it because it's on stream. It's recorded. I'm going to
Yeah,
the
but
SG
can you-
courts of Liam HVS variable.
Oh. Oh my god, that was she was mine. She was so mine.
Oh, she wasn't.
Okay,
What
I
is
was
mine?
hoping.
Is this
I was
mine?
hoping for the box to be
We're
more up
stopping the
there.
shenanigans here.
Would you, okay, first of all, he doesn't even do anything. Oh my god, boys.
-3.
-3. Oh my god, I'm lost in sauce right now. What?
Ah, no pickup. Rub.
Oh god. Oh! Oh god, where am I? Ah. I thought I got the PB. Oh, I thought it was in the air. Oh, man, don't that!
You don't need him. You don't need him.
Alright.
He's not around. Okay.
Why would you? Why would you? Why would you be patient? That's cringe.
What? No problem.
Okay, I got. Okay. Oh! I'm scared. I can't! What do you want me to? Okay, I can.
Done.
What do you want me to, what do you want me to do?
So.
I'm just here like, yep, alright, I'm thinking. It's. Alright.
It's over.
Whoever joined, sucks to be you because we start the live stream after this.
Yeah, after this one, it's over, really. I'm gonna shoot you for the verbiage that you're using. Please be better.
Oh my god. Also, Dario.
Oh,
What up?
apparently-
What up, gamer?
Apparently, I banned myself. I don't know how that happened, but I banned myself.
What? Oh!
Unbanned.
Okay, I just got hit with the white flash.
Oh,
Round started into I'm now
Wow.
blind.
crazy.
Alright! Apparently, you shooting Kuma from freaking Chad means EX shot from the lobby too.
Really?
Yeah, he's
crazy.
no longer.
That's crazy.
Man
Why are
shot
you
my
pressing buttons
Ethernet
on
cable.
console? Also,
I'm-
heck you for being disrespectful and not waiting for me. Wow.
Yo, listen, it's a tournament right now, bro.
I'm gonna make sure you suffer.
Yo, this is like Bayo's hardest like matchup. Like, I was talking with Bananas on that, and I'm just like, I could definitely see it, but I don't know. It's hard to say. In a different universe, Octa, where that's where that one doesn't have grab involved, you were right.
Right. Okay, well, I went way too far back. Just- Oh, there we go.
Oh, we're doing the lobby.
There is the lobby for the labbing. The lobby, just so we have room to push.
Okay, where is
Oh wait, hold on.
ugh.
I'm being dumb. Let's do this.
No.
Yes.
I also have it on all play.
It's training mode. It's training mode.
Alright, there we go. I'm trying.
Training mode. All right, gamers. We're gonna go through all these dangle questions. We're gonna see what kind of things we're gonna do here. See what's going on. I don't know where we last left off proper since the Dunce did the thing.
Wait, did he last do the thing? I thought you did
yeah.
last did the thing.
No, that was last time was Dunce. So I don't know where we're at.
Let's see. Live questions.
Why is there a timer for this? That's crazy.
At least as far as I see, it starts from February. I don't think... No, I feel like we've done more, but...
I feel like if there was more done, and I wasn't there for that.
Dance.
I'm a Here, I'm gonna start from March. This is fine. This is
Start from Feb?
I'm gonna start from March, actually.
Start from March. Okay, March.
Right. So March 11th here.
All right, I'll be right back then. Let me use the El Baño real quick. All right.
I really don't remember where we left off at.
I'd love to wear that uniform, but touching sick people is grody.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
Oh, rip. Up. We're waiting for Senior Rupert Chandler.
Okay. What did I miss?
Just movement right now a little bit.
All right, you don't have a.
What about?
I know this is my double jumper.
Alright, first question. We got how to structure well, it's not even a question. How to structure mix-up offense neutral against double jump characters. I've always struggled with teams characters that are constantly above me. Well,
I know their team from, like, I'm guessing based on who the player is because the characters that they play are single jump characters.
that is from Zephyr.
So it's like Philia and Para, for example.
So, yeah. Rip. Mostly what you want to do with double jump characters, if there is a piece of tech in the game where if you've double jumped right and the opponent hits you, you cannot jump out of the combo once they've done a reset. So if I jump, let me double jump and Rupert, you hit me with a bombo.
Okay.
Double jump. I can't jump. I tried to jump there and it didn't work. So. Mostly against double jump characters, you mostly want to catch them anti-air. That's a pretty good way of getting rid of people's double jumps.
That's not it.
What's
the other
crouch light, brother?
Oh,
crouch light punch. So that way, after the reset, I can't double jump again. I tried to double jump there and it didn't work. So trying to catch people anti-air, pretty good idea, I would say, for the most part. If there's people always above you, staying grounded honestly is your best bet. Unless you actually want to approach in the air, then depending on your characters, you have to use your options against theirs. Preferable since you play Parasol, I know JLP is pretty good. JHP if you want a little bit of distance, but then you can't get the tech because you'll get a blue bounce. JLK JHP also pretty good confirm. JLP JHP pretty good confirm. Air to airs with Philia as a single jump character, right? JHP air to air is pretty decent. Mostly want to contest with multi-hitting moves, so JMP is actually really good air to air because it's active, multi-hitting, easy confirm. The only problem is that you scale your bombo, but you can just deal with that with the reset afterwards. It's not that big of a deal. I think that's pretty much what I got for you, for people above you. Every character's got a way of dealing with people above them. Bella, for instance, got a JLP or JLK. This is a really good anti-air move. Bellas have told me that this move is too slow, and you're insane if you think this is really slow. For Skullgirls, this is extremely fast.
Oh my god, what is the button for magnet?
Button for magnet is kicks, quarter circle
Oh,
forward.
it's
kicks.
forward. Okay.
Yeah, forward kicks. This is actually a good anti-air. Surprisingly, this is a good anti-air. This is a good anti-air. Yeah, I would say. Also, you could potentially catch people up forwarding at you with this, because then you force lance kills, you can do this into that. It's pretty decent. Valentine, unconventionally, her anti-airs. Honestly, this is not bad. But it's a commitment. This isn't bad, but it's a commitment. So yeah, because the hitbox underneath her is massive when this shows up. So this as an anti-air is actually not that bad. So it's when you go into full confirm, the only problem is that it scales like heck.
Just multi-hit.
It's multi-hit, yeah. So people got way of doing some things in the air like that. Let's see. Next question, we got Dummy. PVGC and how it affects. Well, this is not a question. PVGC and how it affects block pressure in this game. Does PVGC existing mean that you need to end block streams prematurely to keep yourself safe? I don't really understand how to structure my block pressure in this game. So there are conventional block strings and such that each character has to their name. Robos is like crouch light, stand medium puncher, stand heavy kick, into 2 HP, and then you do L beam. That sequence. The only problem is that if you're not spaced correctly, you can actually get punished because it's -9. So depending on what your block string is, normally we tell you if you're gonna go for anything, go from light into medium and try not to go any further than that. If you do commit to the whole shebang, do something that would be safe for you. Certainly not like that, but like you do a run stop. Run stop is your best bet there. Punch run stop actually makes you neutral. Kicks run stop makes you +1. So.
Or you can also do sweep as well too.
You can also do sweep.
Because that's because that would be 0, and you return back to neutral. Yeah. So you actually
doing that. Even doing this is actually not that bad for Bella, which is kind of weird. Yeah. PVGC. The potential for PVGC mostly means how far you're going into your strings to give the opponent the out. So if you go for these two, it's very difficult to PVGC off of 2 hits. It doesn't mean that it's impossible. It just means that the window is very tight. It can be done. It's just really hard, especially on reaction. Like, who's going to do that on reaction? Unless you're Sev or Pimi or any of the other top players that are in top 8, top 16 status. People say me, but I tell people that I'm garbage at this game, so yeah.
JP actually just stands for just playing around, so.
I do be just playing the video game. I just do wacky things in this video game. As for structuring block pressure, best way to structure block pressure is actually doing it in the lab. So try some strings out. Have the bot set to reversal. Say like Philia DP or something like that. You can structure your strings and see what's a true block string or not, depending on what buttons you press in sequence. Can be done. That'll immediately tell you what can be PVGCable and what cannot. Pretty useful. Let's see. What else we got? That was from Dummy. From Straight. From Straight. How to land the double mix-up on different characters where it ends with JLP, JMK, JHK? On Philia, it hits, but other characters are different. Also, how to convert off of Eliza's HPDP. Oh, the HK. All right, we're gonna go back to this one's extremely specific for these two. Okay.
Yeah, because the mix-up is more weight specific as well too, as to which buttons you gotta convert.
Very weight specific. So I'll pick.
I love weights. All right.
Pick monster.
Oh yeah, yeah. Let me get all the characters for you. All right. What? Who's my medium? 2 and my big boy.
There you go. That's very different for everybody. You want to do JLP, JMK, JHK.
All right.
Where it ends. The double mix-up. This. So yeah, depending on the way you do this, right? Philia is light, yes. Depending on the way that you do this, right? You could do that. I would say the only issue with it being with this quote unquote ender string is that they end up too high in the air. So it's actually a lot easier if you do this. Like, well, not that, but dude, you get a little bit of a leeway there. Do this. You can do double cross under. I normally don't do this because this is closer to the ground. It's a lot easier because then the opponent has no time to be able to rack buttons.
Because the idea, at least for the double mix, is that you want to try to make it as like airtight as possible, so that way they won't have enough time for a reaction, to say the least. Like, especially for like characters like Filia, they can just, like, if they're making a read, they're gonna do like Gregor or something. I want to be able to, like, oh, okay, say like JP tries to do a cross under or something, it'll mess up their input or something to that matter.
Yeah. So you want it to be as low as possible so that the reset that happens can't be contestable. It can't be mashable, as we call it. But if you want to do this on other weights, right? It's also very easy. You just have to be faster, or depending on what the weight is. If Skullgirls will respond to me, great. No, fantastic, great, beautiful. So whenever you see the JMK come out like that, the game is not exactly responding to me. Possible like this. Okay, it seems to be not on this day.
Wait, what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to get the fast one. Because I've done that to you before, right? This.
Oh my god.
Yeah. On mediums. On mediums, it's like you do that to get the same side. You have to go a little faster though.
Yeah, for the fastball. Try not to get Avery out.
And to not get Avery out, and also get the cross under. On biggest band, it's harder.
It's heavy, and then even for double, because the way double's weight is also as well, it becomes a lot. You kind of have to go about it a little differently.
This doesn't seem like perhaps this controller wants to respond to me. I'm using my OG controller. This seems weird. Yeah, it's harder on band because you kind of have to get you need Avery out so you can do the mix you want to do. Like that. And arguably on band, it's a little crazier, I would say. The only problem is that band, if you don't mix up band the right way, you get TMPD'd in the face. Like that. So that's a little bit of a riskier tell. That's why most people just go for the cross under, go do the grit thing. Or do this. Something like that.
I did the wrong side too. I was ready for cross under.
You do shenanigans that way. BBP's got a resource on that. Interestingly enough, they've labbed some of that out. Eliza, what do I want to do? Convert off of HDP? We'll do the other weights as well.
Woo!
If you want to do this,
I can hear.
Bonk A. Boop. So you do HDP into JMK into signature move, and then you can do whatever the heck you want on the way down, because shenanigans can happen after that. So you do this, into this, into this. You do like in this, bonk, 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 bonk. You see how much damage it does. Most people will let that rock for like a couple loops and stuff. That'd be crazy. How do you get that fight stick button tracker thing? I made this actually. It was the Filia one. This was like an old resource from way back in like 2014 or something like that. So I've kept this around for a couple of years. They didn't have a Fuko one, so I took the Filia one, edited it in Photoshop, and turned it upside down. So
is it for sale?
It's free, brother. It's a free resource. It's called Padlight. There is literally an old forum post somewhere that you can find I guess I could find like a resource and get in the Discord descriptions and stuff. I'll put it in Discord somewhere. But yeah, it's a nice little thing. It hasn't been changed since 2009 in the original Japanese version. So yeah, it's kind of weird and shenanigan, but it works surprisingly. But yeah, HTTP, you have multiple ways of confirming HTTP. Works on everybody, for everybody. Big Ben, arguably easier. If you want to do conversions off of Big Ben though, since he is heckin' heavy, gonna have to rely on using OTG to do the thing. Everybody else kind of a cakewalk to do the thing.
Yeah, cartouche.
Normally you do this, save OTG.
Then if you want, you can go into the mix afterwards, lower air dash, whatever you feel like.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, that's a good point. A little hard because you have to go immediately to the body. But it can be done. Very hard. You have to go into this, do the whole thing. All the shenanigans. But that's how you convert off of HTTP. If you want to do that, there's a bunch of different ways. Let's see. What else we got? We got Dovadex, who I saw was in the lobby for a hot second. Is there a specific way to time any air dash JLK JMK resets in the corner to make it more ambiguous? What? JLK JMK resets?
Are they talking about the cross up or the?
I don't know if that's supposed to be the cross up or the low, or just like string into something.
Dodovix, if you're in chat, can you? Is there any clarification on this? I know it's from a little while back. There's an air dash in the middle.
JLK air dash JMK
from JMK. So
yeah. Oh, so then yeah. So that's the high then. That's the high. Yeah.
Oh, the okay, the double overhead or whatever.
That thing, yeah. Opponents block this one very often. It's the only reason people are blocking it very often is because they've seen it. So
often.
Yes, it's a very common reset now. So that's why people are just holding back instead of down these days. That is literally the only reason why people are blocking it. I suspect it could be I'm leaving it too much of a gap. It's likely not that you're leaving a gap. It's mostly that people have seen it. So if you want to be more ambiguous about it, do the JLK and then do something different. You could do whiff grip in the low, or whiff grip and then go for it again, right? You could still do that.
I think there's also like the one of JLP JOK fast fall, and then you got to guess the left right under with 5LK. Something like that.
There is that too.
And I think there's also the same one that you do with 2OP.
Yeah,
left right, and it's I think it's reversal safe. Maybe. I don't think so, but I'm not an anti player, so I might be lying, and I might want to save myself.
Understandable. Yes, we do this one.
We do
6 HP, whatever, and then
let me get the funny weights again. Okay. To the corner we go.
To the corner. Wow.
Okay, fine, whatever.
So they want this one.
Yeah.
Again. Well, you want to do the dead with this? That. Like that's hard.
I thought it was like more lower to the ground. So it's like
JLK
8.
They want to lower to the ground.
Yeah.
That. Which is honestly, you could whiff it and it'd be fine. It's all hard, but yeah. You could, yeah. You could do that, yeah. Be a thing. I look like that would work on Beowulf. Weird. Very strange. But yeah, I would say it's kind of ambiguous by itself since you're kind of landing low to the ground anyway, so you could just land and then go grip, or just do another ADC button. I would do that personally. Yeah, experiment, try it out, see what works, see what doesn't.
Yeah, if anything, feel free to ask like Biceps, Itosha, I think maybe Daria as well too, on that for the mix. I'm sure they'll be able to help you, gladly help you out on that for that specific anti mix. If you do got more questions about that.
Right. Let's see what else we got here. We got V1 Core. Oh, I saw a question in the chat earlier. What was it? What made you guys get into SG? For me, lore-wise, I used to play this old game back in 1995 called Killer Instinct for the SNES, the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. And that game was amazing. Loved that game. Doing combos in that game was legit. Filled a nice little niche hole in my space when I wasn't playing Mortal Kombat 2 or Trace. Never really played another game like that again until I met Skullgirls. And Skullgirls was like, dang, I don't play this dang old funny game. It seemed like fun. And here we are, like 20 years later. So.
A few years later, yeah. For me personally, I got into it because it's just like it feels a lot like Marvel, and because there's no because Marvel's kind of like not up there as much anymore, to say the least. At least like before the resurgence of like Marvel 3, all that, and because I was interested of trying to support this game for Evo 2020, then there was like a little global incident that we won't talk about, and then another incident afterwards, and then I was just like, okay, well, I guess I'll play this still anyways. I'm already learning, and then all I needed was this character. This character had one color, and I said, all right, that's the only thing I need. And I haven't looked back since.
I originally started with Fuqua. It was a pretty cool character. I was like, wow, this character's neat. She's sassy as heck. Look at those colors. It's great. Hopped on the quick match after training for a little bit. Got my ass whooped. PG-13. But then I was like, I'll try again. It'll be great. So I've just been going with it for some amount of hours. That's on my profile that I will not mention. Dear Mr. Number 2 on the leaderboard. Not joking. Alright, what we got here? View and core, how to proceed when you approach an opponent and they are how to proceed when you are approaching an opponent and they are blocking.
I guess this is how to play the neutral.
How to play the neutral. This is very an extreme way to say it. How do I play neutral? Playing neutral is very different from character to character. It's extremely broad, so I would say small goals and small steps if you want to approach the neutral. You can see what other people kind of do when they're playing a characters. Like, for the most part, people who play Annie, they do this, and then they go like this, because it's a pretty decent approach. The only problem is that when you're dashing like that, you can't block. So you can hold punches and, you know, block that way, but then you're stuck with a dash bark, essentially. So most people do this. I like to personally walk forward, call assist, do the thing. I'm walking forward. I don't necessarily want to be approaching too hard with Annabelle, because, you know, air dash characters, you kind of have to commit. So if you're gonna commit, then you kind of have to make your way in a way. Unless you get Huggies, and then Huggies is pretty rough.
They took that out, JP. What do you mean?
Hey. Oh no, Annabelle, she got hit in the head, ripping pepperoni. The character is dead. But yeah, neutral is extremely difficult. It takes a long time to get used to things that are kind of happening when nothing's actually happening. So like tossing out your buttons, putting out your options and stuff, and seeing how the opponent responds. Takes some time for you to recognize that, especially if you're trying to read health, read undizity, read assists, read your meter, all that stuff.
Yeah, and even then, it's like, it's gonna also vary from the characters you play and the players that you play as well too, as to how you approach neutral. Because in some cases, the way like for like Bayo, for example, is the way that he would approach like fighting Annie would be different from when he fights Fuku or something. Sometimes he gets to be more patient. Sometimes he gets to be a little bit more offensive. Sometimes you have an assist to do all the work for you, and then you call it a day, and then you just make them watch a movie. But again, it's there's a lot of variation on, like JP said. It's something that kind of comes through with time. The more you learn about the game, the more you kind of get a feel for the characters that you dedicate your time to. You'll start filling it out, get an idea as to, okay, I can use this button, and I can control space and know what to do from here. Or, oh, if I do this button, I'll call my assist and keep myself safe, and then press something else to keep your assist safe, or vice versa.
Crazy. There's so many options in this game. It takes time to get used to it. Stir D Dragon says, I haven't played in a while, but I still have my muscle memory for combos. Yes. Combos actually don't go away. If you've left the game for like a year and you come back, you understand them, right? But if you've gone away for a little bit, you might find yourself you actually improved a little bit at it. It's pretty good. Doesn't really stop. You don't really stop learning. Let's see here. Blade Dasher. No, Dovedex again. What pros and cons would there be to me changing up my team order? This is all dependent on the kind of game plan you're trying to execute, what kind of strategy you have in mind for your team. Also very broad. The pros and cons are all dependent on what the team that you're running. Dovedex, I know, is a P anti-robo. Try different things. Do different things. Experiment in the video game. The only way you can find that answer for yourself really is by finding that answer for yourself.
Yeah, I mean, you can ask other players like that play X character to kind of get a discussion and talk about it in some ways, but yeah, ultimately it's going to come down to you. Sometimes you may not agree that, hey, I think Robo, like, that would be like, oh yeah, I think P will handle fighting, I don't know, Ban better, or it's like, no way, but I think Robo just memes on Ban, because what is he going to do? He has to guess laser or whatever. Things like that. It all depends on you at the end of the day for it, and how you feel when you play the matchup.
There's definitely the character matchup, which those are defined just based on character movesets and stuff. Because like Annie versus anybody is like maybe a 6-4 or maybe a 5-5 or maybe it's a 7-3. There are literally no 7-3s in this game, but
I don't know.
Some matches are a little difficult than others. I don't know. I might talk to Peacock about that, because any matchup against Peacock is like an 8-9. So
I mean, when I'm in the corner as Ban and Fortune's headless, yeah, that definitely feels 7-3.
That's a 10-0 right there. I can't get out. Release me.
Yeah, I'm in the corner as Bayo, and you're just like, all right, well, better hope that I don't hit the head.
So some of it really is just player matchup, and it's just like how well you do against this player and the way that they're using their options with those characters. All very dependent on how you're doing versus how they're doing and all that stuff. It's crazy. Let's see. Blade Dasher. How should I be using Parasol's tiers and pressure neutral? This one's if Dunce were here, they'd be able to answer this better, but I'm gonna answer it the way I play Parasol. The way I've discovered playing Parasol. Which is, I think, is, I don't know, the way I play Parasol, I like to have fun. Have a good old dang old time. So if we're
I like to play it like Guile.
I like to play him like Guile. This here, I'm gonna do this. This is my game plan. It's very annoying. This is how I like to play neutral. Depending on what I'm doing and how far away I am, might change it up a little bit. Excuse me. I'm still kind of sick. Oh god. But I like to do this. Just kind of loop it a little bit, and then you get to get a lot. This is very annoying, by the way. It's very annoying to deal with. So if your opponent's not like on it, kind of difficult to deal with. Then you can do shenanigans like that. Or you want to throw in a bike guy, who knows? For the most part, you want to be tossing out tiers where it makes sense. Keeping one in front of you at all times is pretty decent because if your opponent approaches, you can detonate it, and then get yourself a dangle combo. It's pretty dang good. Go for far away stuff. It's always good. Most people do the infinite this because it's easy to do, and you know most people struggle with it. Unless you're playing someone who's more experienced, they might know a way around it. For the likes of like Juice or Rupert here, you've got options around it. Against this kind of spam, this doesn't always work. Except for Rupert, you know, that doesn't work.
I thought you
can see. Yeah, so that doesn't exactly work. You know, some options will work better than others. If you're about round start distance, keeping your spacing is pretty good. And then kind of wait for your opportunity to get in.
Oh, you went low again. What would you go low a third time?
And then you're playing the video game. Yeah, and then you're playing the video game, and then you can do a bunch of grossness when you push into the corner. So it's all dependent on what your game plan is. I see that you like to dash up jab. This is not an option. Unless, because you're committing to this into a jab. And you know how minus Parasol's jab is? It's extremely minus. I
thought the second one was more minus. Or is that it's...
They're both are. They both are.
Oh, okay. Oops.
Yeah, her jab is mid. It's extremely mid. It's not great. Really, you want to go, if you want to be doing things, this is a lot better. At least this is a plus on block, but this is minus on hit, and also not great on block.
So you know how you guys can find that out?
In the wiki. Also put this in the dang old YouTube chat. Wiki. I spelled it wrong. I put icky. Can't believe this.
That's how I feel when I get hit.
Yeah, right. If you're, I would say in the neutral, really, it's a lot better to be capitalizing on your tiers and knowing what your spacing is. Yeah, it's pretty minus. It's like it's very bad. This is also what I do in the corn, by the way. Because this is plus. Doing the sequence is pretty plus. It's crazy.
I just get to be there lovingly.
Amazing. So depending on what kind of pressure you can dash out, like that's a decent pressure string. Oh no, I hit though. Yeah. So definitely check out what other Parasols do. Gelato's pretty good at doing corner pressure and kind of baiting out people's options. LD, very stylish player. Hydra, also pretty good. The best at the lane canceling, I would say. You know, check out what other people are doing. See if you can incorporate their style into yours. That was Blade Dash. Let's see. Shoes. I do better when I have any DB behind me, but when I play without it, it's clear that it's just a crutch, which makes my neutral better. Should I try and learn neutral without her to get better at neutral, or is it okay to use it as a crutch even if it means my neutral can be worse for more reward as a result? It's not necessarily for more reward. Any counter hit that happens with an assist is medium counter hit, which is not bad, but you'd be doing more by yourself, honestly. Focusing on the DP being a crutch, yes. Anyone who uses a DP is using it as a crutch. That means your neutral is suffering as a result of it. Because most people, what they do is just down back call assist, and then what you can do is just up forward block it, and then it's a birthday. Wow! Oh my God! Happy birthday, everybody!
Wait, no, hold on. Let me do it with the brass because to also show that example. Yeah, and then it's gonna be wild, brother. It's a bad time. Especially if people are just gonna call it willy-nilly, you can honestly punish the heck out of it. Birthday, wow. Hey. Oh my god, her audio is cutting off every time.
Is it really?
Yeah, on my end. She's like,
That's amazing. Yeah. Catching people.
oh wait, I forgot. I have this.
Ooh.
I forgot Beowulf's my DP assist.
Beowulf is your DP. Brother.
Even though it's whack.
It's whack, brother. Yeah. I would say if you want to improve your neutral, try experimenting with other assists that can give you similar results and or better damage / pressure for what your needs are. The DP is fine when you want to play the DP, sure. If it's like a player matchup sort of thing and you want to rock the DP, go for it. If you're confident in your teams and your assist, you really don't need it. But yeah, for the most part, I really don't play without a DP assist unless I'm running my main team, which I'm always using DP usually not as a reversal and usually as a combo tool. So, but that's me, and I play weird. So, but yeah, experiment, try the things out. Okay, we're in March 13th now. Let's see. Bold Bear, what's the best way to beat Big Band's incoming parry OS? Preferably universal, but I'll take paralyze a specific deck too. Yeah, Big Band on the incoming while grip. You got wow that oh my gosh, you just jump. Wow, it's over. No parry OS for you. It's crazy.
I mean, technically speaking, yeah, there is the OS for that too, but yeah.
There is the OS for that too, but then I mean, you're just back at neutral, which is fine. Yeah. For the most part, parry OS, wow. If they OS tech that, then you're at neutral, and then you get to play. So then it's you're both playing. Whoever's got the faster button wins.
Which is not too bad, all things considered.
No, same deal with Eliza. Yeah, you'd let them land. You could going for low is an option. You could dash up. You could empty dash, and that's a thing. Empty jump, and that's a thing. Go for the extremity if you want to. To burst up things, and then you're backs it up and all that stuff. Eliza's got the same sort of deal. Grippy, you can do 2 MP Eliza for the low. You can air dash, do your thing, go for the JLK, and then do your shenanigans there. That's kind of the way you want to be working it through. Let's see. What's we got here?
There you go. H-bomber
straight.
assist.
Again, how do I incorporate H-bomber assist into a combo finisher for Annabelle? I have a hard time pressing both buttons for assist and the buttons I need to finish a string to get max damage.
Actually, first question, Stray, what controller do you play on?
Definitely that. Your input method actually determines how well you're able to press certain buttons for certain combos. If you're playing on hitbox, like I am, I can do extremely weird shenanigans by manualing. I also have assist buttons for the neutral, because trying to manual in the neutral doesn't make any sense. Good example. We're gonna play double, right? I'm gonna play double. I'm gonna do LTP, whatever. This I need axe, so axe. Okay. The input for this on a trio is redonkulous. If you wanna get the optimal confirm off of this, right? And just pretend this is a trio. I would have actually picked a trio, but just for the sake of ease.
Oh, I was also gonna show an example for mine as well too. At worst.
Yours first. Go for it.
Yeah, because like for me, for Beowulf, I can do something like L chair and have a combo into Big Band. For me, when I do it and I play on stick, when I do it, I do the quarter circle plus HK and LP. So I'm just 1, 2, and together. So you can do something like that, and those two moves can come out at the same time as well too.
Yeah.
But I'm sure
for me as double, and I'm usually playing Eliza mid because I like to play Eliza mid, right? And we're doing this string right here. That was a 2HK Plink LKMP into Clyde, and that's pressing 3 similar buttons very different times. So 2HK, I did Clyde plus Clyde plus assist there, basically.
Yeah.
And that's
And depending on the
so,
depending on the order, sometimes you can do, especially because Clyde is Clyde, you can do like say this and then LK plus the assist button, and then sometimes you have to do it like the goofy manually way of, I don't know about you JP, but when I do like Clyde plus A Train, I do LK and then one button on LK, and then I got one finger that's pressing both HP and HK, so that way it's both Clyde and the assist.
oh, you do LK, HP, and LK, HP.
So
HK?
LK, HP, HK together.
Amazing. That's a weird button combo.
Yeah, and that's mainly because trio and like at least if all three are alive, I have to do it that goofy way. But if I'm back to doing duo, I can just use my macro and make things a lot easier.
Yeah. Pretty crazy. So if you're doing it like me with the insanity, you can see my inputs on screen. Doing crouch, HK, plink, assist combo, and then Clyde. Unfortunately, for some combos, that is the most optimal way to do it. Otherwise, it will not work because of the way timing works in this game. So if you're slightly too late or slightly too early, you might get some different. That's the nature of the game, unfortunately. You can do it with assist macros and stuff, right? But sometimes the way that the game parses inputs and buffers inputs, you might actually not get what you're supposed to get. Like sometimes Clyde won't come out if you use an assist combo like this with Clyde. So make sure your assist combos are slightly different buttons than what you're trying to go for.
Oh,
It's
okay,
a little hard. It can be done. Let's see. I have this now.
Working on it. We're working our way down right now, straight. Do not worry.
Yeah. I know you're straight. We've answered like 3 of your questions, I think.
2 or 3.
I'm gonna skip the spoilered ones right now. How to car cancel 5 HP on any and when to install on any. Those are both different and extremely specifically situational things. Let's bring back the Annabelle. Why not?
Annabelle.
Annabelle.
I like that the double ASMR stream going on right now.
Let's see. So we got
just so I can get my
Annabelle.
weight specifics, just in case.
Annabelle. Let's see. So my experience with Annabelle is mostly pre-beta stuff. So you would do stagger and install and do your shenanigans from there. Post beta and into release Annabelle, you just install, do your things, do your buttons. Wow, do the heckin'
And then learn.
wow, and then wow. Let me just send out some things. Wow. Do the thing. Wow, send out the start, and then you confirm on your stars and stuff. That's pretty much how that is. As for the HP carry cancel, when you see it, depends on when the opponent's doing the thing. You kind of have to do it before the hit happens. You have a bit of time before the HP fully connects, so you just have to be quick enough, I suppose.
If you want to make it easier, oh my god, I'm gonna make chat mad. You can think about it like how in League, where you're doing your auto attack and then you just move out, so that way you can try to get that last hit and get your freaking money from killing the minions. You can think about it like that if it makes it easier how what you're trying to do with Kara canceling.
Yeah, you can practice it in neutral because you can cancel anything into specials. So practice it in neutral a couple times, and then you'll be able to land it in combo and stuff. I remember when I first saw this string in beta, I'm just like, what the? You could do that? But then, it makes sense. You can cancel any normal of those specials. So yeah, of course. That is her combo flow. So So this is what I'm normally used to.
And the opponents are praying to like every like deity to hope for the best that they can wait out the install.
Yeah. Crazy. But yeah, if you see any like Solo's tourney play, look for CCND Zali, the best user of it. If it's not Biceps, also best user of it, of the Annabelle install. I will say I miss when install was
Free.
a little more free and friendly, right? Instead of being 2-bar like that.
I miss Helmbreaker loops.
Miss Helmbreaker loops. Helmbreaker loops were cool. But yeah, try to get to use those in neutral and then go on from there. It'd be great.
I just remembered the other one with the install that she used to have it infinite.
Oh yeah, the infinite. Oh my god.
She used to have it infinite. I thought it was sick. I thought they should have kept that.
I thought it was funny. It was fine. I missed when Pillar Creation stole meter. That was my favorite.
Oh no.
That was cool. That was amazing.
Pillar Creation were the dark times for me. That rocked for a year. By the way,
I liked it. It was cool. I don't know. Do something different with the character. I thought that was cool. Not just make her the same as everybody else, basically.
I'm just saying, if you want to make her cool, you fix that install and make it into how mobile has it.
True, mobile install is the best iteration of it.
That's my favorite version of install. Will it be more egregious? Yes, but will it be fun? Hell yeah.
It'll be fun as heck. And everything in this game is already egregious, so I mean, it just makes sense, right? Everything in Skullgirls is crazy. It was fine.
I do. Why? You do freaking crescent cut YRC into have fun, or you can do Street Fighter 4 DP. And then you do
what's her mobile install?
FADC.
Her mobile install is dedicated to just a button on screen. You press it, you don't lose any meter, but you're playing the video game, brother.
So, to give a best example, for any players that have played Guilty Gear, she basically gets a Roman cancel where she gets to do like a special, a button, and she gets to essentially cancel out of it.
Yeah. You get to cancel in all of your stuff. You taking what's it called, reverse beat stuff. It's pretty cool.
If you're a Street Fighter player, think of it like FADCs in Street Fighter 4, focus attack dash cancels. So if you want to break it down like that, so you can kind of get an idea of that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I said that's pretty cool. Let's see here. What does Peacock do when an opponent is close? Not in her normal range, but a little past L item. And if they're going to jump, L and M George front defense, but it feels really shaky. That's Agent 5. If you're going to play Peacock, and you put yourself in a corner, you've already made a mistake. That's what I would say. If an opponent is close, you can actually do mid-range zoning. So you can do your zoning pattern in the mid-range and call assist and stuff, because H item tracks. So, I mean, don't do what most Peacocks do and rely on the punch move to save you. You have other buttons. It's fine. You got assists, use those assists. Do some mid-range zoning, that's how you get past that mostly. Dovadex again. How should I zone when I'm under the threat of double car, anti-pillar, etc? You just zoned it, brother.
You gotta bait it.
You have to bait it. You can't live in fear. If you live in fear, you're already making a mistake. People can run in on you if you're down backing from full screen. So I mean,
honestly, if you live in fear as a Peacock player, it makes my job a lot easier.
Yes, it makes everybody else's a lot easier. You also have Leonard to protect you in most situations. So people who do double car, actually, you can just put down Leonard. Car
and he takes the hit for you.
He'll take the hit. He'll absorb everything, and then you get the free heavy counter hit punish. It's fine. So I mean, don't try to live in fear, brother.
Yeah. So you can make like that's the joke of Lenny of just like you got something for me. All right, Lenny. All right, hold
my turn.
hold this freaking zoning for the next like couple of seconds.
Especially in
You
3v3,
can't call your
put down,
assist.
like, oof. In 3v3, you put down the Leonard and you get the counter hit. They're dead. Is 1 bar death, even though Leonard cost a bar, but he's mostly there chilling. So
Yeah,
you do
like
the Bombo into Leonard, and then you do some more.
like for example, like there's like for example for Bayo, like there's a gap that Peacock hacks that Bayo can arm, and then if he know and if it's like, oh, if I have the meter, Lenny freaking drops Peacock drops Lenny. It's like, all right, Bayo can't do anything. He's got to hold that now. He's got to wait until either you run out of meter, or we gotta other ways to find other ways to get in.
Yeah, play the neutral now. Oh man. In fact, that we're talking about Peacock and how Dovadex is living in fear because they're afraid of Bayo Arm and Annabelle whatchamacallit. And
Resource.
Double Car and all the resource options that people have against Peacock, though. We're just saying you put down the Leonard and everything is nullified. So, we're just chilling. Great, it's amazing, it's beautiful, it's glorious. Leonard, the savior of all peacocks around the world. Exactly, yeah, that's what we're saying. Yeah, you get yourself to 1 bar, you go full screen, you're good.
Yeah, and then Bayo just gets to be there and be like, man, what a great character. I'm glad Blitzer can help me in this situation. So, yeah, exactly. My neutral got fixed now.
It's insane, so good. Yeah, so don't live in fear. You're playing Peacock, please do not live in fear. Literally, Lenny saves you. The only thing is, if you're in the corner, you're placing down Lenny, and it's a double car, please don't just place down Lenny raw. You're just asking to get card. Don't do that. That's how you die. Please don't do it. Let's see. Some Dovadex. Blade Dasher again. Thinking about trying duo soon. What's some good assists I should be using for band soul? What are some pointers from solo to duo? The biggest thing from solo to duo is now learning that you have an option to use that you couldn't use before, and making the best use of that option. Best habit to not get into is to be calling assists when it's not appropriate, because that's when it gets you in trouble. So if Rupert here called Big Ban and I was hitting the down back and I land canceled it, my God, it's a birthday! Wow, let me get the corner cat. Wow, they're dead. It's great. Just don't do that when you're a duo, because then you immediately lose all the options that you have. Other thing to be conscientious of solo to duo is that the damage changes. So making sure you know what your damage numbers are, depending on if it's duo versus trio or duo versus solo. Duo versus solo has a bit of a better time than duo versus trio. The damage scales appropriately in duo versus solo. Duo versus trio, you do more damage against the trio. The trio does 1.0 damage against the duo. It's which is ew, but yeah, that's how that be. Also, the health numbers change from duo to trio, but you end up having less health overall as a duo versus a solo.
And then for trios as well too, you get to do the funny.
Yes.
Let me see. Can I get to show it off? All right.
You get
red health.
You get to do the funny tag out, remove the health from the solo. That doesn't happen versus duo, so you don't necessarily have to worry about that. The only thing I would say is if you're confident in the duo, it's not as bad as it seems than what other people make it out to be. It's really not that bad of a ratio, I would say. You just have to be very confident in your options is all.
Looks away in Bayo. Because it doesn't matter. You just gotta set play and call it a day. I get the damage already.
And then it's fine. Wow. Let's see. Oh, it's your son Graphy. I need a third character for Celia Slide Beam. No, you don't. I really don't have one, but I feel a third could help my zoning plan more than Clyde. No, you don't. People feel like they need to add a third character when if what you got works, you don't necessarily need a third. You could put a third, but if it's serving the same function as whatever shell you're running with, it's honestly kind of unnecessary. But I'm not going to tell you how to play the game, because I play the game differently than everybody else plays the game. Go add a third if you want to add a third. I'm just saying, you don't have to. You don't have to ascribe to that. Rip. Banning Baghdad. Rip. Oh no. Definitely though, if you want to add the third, please add the third. Do whatever you want. The game is for you to play, not for anybody to dictate how you play. If you want help on your zoning plan, Clyde doesn't exactly help with zoning since it's a not as far-reaching low. Honestly, H Bomber I would argue is better. Band if you want to help with zoning, as Baghdad was saying, you know. True, playing band will also teach you how to fight band. That's true. For Robo Double, because they kind of struggle a little bit. Big band is big. Big band might be prone to overheads, but big band does big damage when they get it. So yeah, be careful.
A little bit of an oopsie daisy.
Yes, one mistake and your health bar is robbed. So I would say that's what I would say. Shoes. How do you start thinking more about what your opponent wants neutral? About more.
Oh, okay. I get the question.
Hey, go ahead.
So what he's asking is that it's what to think about in neutral, what to think about in neutral, and like what the opponent wants to do. That comes more from character knowledge. IMO. Because there's certain game plans that certain characters want that they want to do. Like easiest example, Bale. He wants you to push you to the corner as quick as possible. Are knocked down, and then now, all right. Then he gets to get his set play going, and then just go crazy. You die, things like that. Versus say Annie, she wants to keep you more close range, and you start getting like left right mix, to say the least.
We want to do this mostly, and if we're in the corner, we just kind of do this.
Yeah, because even for like neutral, like if you want to talk about it in neutral situations, the most that you can think of, like if Bayo has his chair on, the more so he's gonna try to use JHP where he can, because that's one of his best buttons while chair on. Versus say if he's chairless, sweep, so that way he can get the knockdown, go for tech chase, try to close the gap where he can. Like same thing where everyone gets memed on by Blitzer, because he can at least try to close some gaps, do a little bit of a funny cross happening there, build his hype, and then that's where I think a lot of the thinking of neutral comes from, is to what is it that the opponent, what their character wants to do, and then as to afterwards you have to think about which is like more higher up there. It's like, okay, now that I know the opponent has this character, this is what to be ready for. It's what is the player themselves going to do in X situation, or what are they going to do to try to get that game plan going. Like, so for example, for me, if like I'm putting myself out there, I would want to try to build hype first, and then have fun. And then, all right, hard work done. All right, set play. No.
Wow, that's over. Wow.
But yeah, so it's gonna vary, but I think the main key thing you want to get down first is get that character knowledge, like just to get an idea as to this is what the character can do. Like, you can back me up on this, JP. For Fuqua, she in neutral, she wants to be throwing out her fireball. She can throw out her shadows. And then, she can get her zoning going. If the player wants to be more defensive, or if she wants to be more offensive, she can use her fireball to kind of keep herself safe. And then, obviously, you would use your assist, close the gap, JHK, or any of the other buttons to try to crack open the opponent.
Yeah. That's the case. Mostly baiting people into making mistakes, and use M Shadow to capitalize on it, and any confirms that happen right there. Pretty much. Good spacing tool.
Yeah.
Oh man. Octavender, this for you, Rupert. Where's some good solo Bayo resets?
I thought we skipped the question.
The wiki. Did we skip again? It's no straight. Oh, straight again.
Yeah.
What benefits does Umbrella have when she's in Ravenous, and why is that preferred over her blue bar? What is it? Oh, bruh. I will preface this by saying that blue is the best mode. Don't at me ever. It's only because they said her mode is supposed to be Ravenous. Is why they made it Ravenous? But blue was the best mode, honestly. Was the coolest mode, I would say. The most creative mode. I'm biased, but yeah, I like blue.
But yeah,
You don't want to be in blue because it's almost as bad as being in purple. So most of your normals are slow. They're heavy hitting, sure, but then have means of confirming if you've accidentally used a punch button versus a kick button.
yeah, then
So you mostly have to rely on your kick buttons. The only way to get out of overstuffed is to do either this super or use your bubbles a lot.
or,
And that's
or
kind of
you
hard
can
to
also
do.
the taunt too.
You could also do the taunt, but while you're doing this, what's the taunt input?
360.
360, yeah.
360. You do
grip.
360 and grab.
Yeah, 360 grip. Yeah. Yeah. The only ways to get out of that mode is by using your bubbles, doing the taunt, or using bubble super. That's extremely hard to do when you're in overstuffed because then you have to rely on all your kick buttons to be able to get you in and out of your opponent, unless you somehow are able to land an overstuffed heavy button or medium button, and then it's kind of oof. That's funny. The reason you want to be in Ravenous is because that is your fastest mode possible, fastest mode available. All of your moves are extremely quick. As a result,
Yeah.
Umbrella has the fastest jab in the game.
4
At her crouch
frames.
jab at being 4 frames faster than Fortune. Even her jab though is pretty fast. She's also got now the fastest overhead in the game at JMP with 14 frames, as fast as a grab. Her
So
JMP is as fast as a grab.
It's so in Rav, this button right here, jump. This button is as fast as my boy doing this.
Yes, it's kind of ridiculous. Why she has this privilege, I don't know, but it is what it is. So the more that you can save in Ravenous, the better for you. That also leads to some of her more damaging confirms and heavy counter hits. So the wiki to see those, to be honest. Check out Oddberry, check out Swergin.
Check out Nope.
Nope, yeah, check out Nope. I think Sonic Fox also has some tech. They showed me some tech while I was in a Hydrocord, but yeah. Any of those players, check them out for some of the cool combos that you got going on. Yeah. Her confirms are weird. Weird and cool
So slow
and
now.
very kooky.
Yeah.
I
I mean, even if you want a better example, so this is Rav DP, and then say, let's see, how do let me eat you up real quick. Now this is her DP. Oh no. Ooh.
Oh no, you just got into say she.
Yeah, and then her DP and
And then her DP when she's fully exhausted is even worse. So
360.
it is a
Yeah,
lot
so
faster
let me-
doing that. Yeah,
Let me get there.
exhaust all
Alright.
the way, bonk. It's even worse.
Oh god,
It's
it's
actually
so
slightly
slow.
slower than overstuff. So yeah, this still does like catch you, but it's not like overstuff where it just kind of it doesn't eat you as it does just kind of do damage. So
But yeah, this is where the fun, like even then her hunger stuff, like say, let me eat you a bit real quick for Rav. Like even tongue twister distance also goes further as well too. Now I'm unsatiated. This is how fast from full screen it goes. But if I were to say, oh my god, I cannot do a 360. All right, now tongue twister. All right, I did all the hard work. Got
all
you
the hard
sleepy.
work. Yeah, most of her buttons are hyper extended in Ravenous, so it's the best mode to be in, and the best mode to try to stay in. So if you're gonna do any combos, you have to weave in and out of
Then-
Ravenous, basically.
Overstuffed.
Overstuffed
Yeah.
makes no distance, but almost the same as being fully hungry. You can.
But yeah,
Well,
I mean,
the only difference is that in overstuffed, all of her bubbles are huger, which does more damage.
I think her normals also do more damage if I remember correctly too.
They do travel a longer distance as well. That's true.
Yeah, so it's all like depending on which Umbi player you talk to, Odd will definitely, she will defend overstuff, so that way, because that's where a lot of her damage can come from. Nope will always tell you be in the red, because that's literally the mode you'll always want to be in altogether, because Warframe, and then you get the 4-way mix. You have to think about it as well too. Like the main two things is, but the main key is like all the Umbi players will agree, always be in Rav.
Yeah.
Because you just get all the best frame data in the game.
Yeah. If you're gonna commit to overstuffs, make sure you have a way of getting back to satiated or ravenous. Is the only real caveat. I would say the combos look cooler in overstuffs than they do in ravenous, but you can do wackier things in ravenous.
Also, one thing to note as well too, depending on which assist you run, is also determined by your hunger bar. Wishmaker players that use that for assist, you always want to if you're trying to get back to beta Wishmaker, you have to get an overstuff. If not, her Wishmaker assist is not as good as before.
True, that's true.
Oh
All
god.
right, let's see. Shoes again. What's the best way to practice hit confirming? Is it just setting the bot to block randomly in training mode? That is one way of doing it. If you want to do it practically in matches, you kind of, depending on your character, if you got double normals, that's a good way of checking the opponent. And then you can figure out what your next confirm is from there. Practice hit confirming, honestly, yeah, setting the bot to random and then seeing if you can do single hit confirms. Single hit confirms are, by the way, very difficult. It takes a lot of practice, a lot of practical experience. Don't expect yourself to get it on the first try. Even I miss it all the time. And then it'll be the one time where I'm playing Ruben, I'm like, oh yes, confirm, yes, oh yes, yep, I believed, yeah. It really is mostly based on your belief factor. How much you believe you will get the hit versus how much you don't believe you will get the hit.
Yeah, that's why sometimes, especially you'll see people go 1-2 just to make sure to confirm. Like JP said, if you have a double punch normal, where's Big Man? They'll start going into their into it afterwards if they can see that they got the hit. Some people some people can see it visually once they see, or they might be if they're an audio cue person, then they can see that, oh okay, they got the hit versus that on block, because if I remember correctly, they have different sounds on block and on hit, so. Yeah. So,
right. That just takes practice. Keep playing the video game. You'll get better at it. It's kind of the best way to do it. Let's see here.
Also, real quick, Octo, for your question, see me after class. I'll give you the some resource ideas for it. There's a Sager video or not just a Sager video that kind of explains it, and some things on the wiki as well too for resets, but. I can at least help you out there, and for more of the other obscure Bayo resets, especially for solo, I would recommend reaching out to Mr. Nezo or Idante, since those are the solo Bayos to watch for when it comes to that solo Bayo gameplay. Because I'm Big Baby and depend on my assist.
Alright, Dovidix, if Robo ends up as my last character, how should my game plan look? Yes. Depending on what you're trying to achieve in the middle of the match, really. It's like, you want to keep zoning? I mean, you're depending on do you have the health lead? Do you not have the health lead?
How much time do you have? Is there not enough time?
How many characters are you up against? Are you solo? Are you duo? Are you trio? It's very broad. It all depends on the situation, really. Give us a situation, you could probably answer you a little better. What's the other question? When is it worth it to spend meter for a magnet pickup if I open up someone with 5 HK?
Oh,
I don't know. It depends on the chances on you getting dust or not. So, I mean, if they know what dust is, cool. If they're down backing, you got it, sure. If it's going to kill the character, keep going. If it's not, I would suggest no. Do you have any heads for you to be able to just confirm immediately off of it?
yeah. It's very
It's a lot.
There's too many factors.
A lot of factors. A lot of factors going into it. We got the activated question again. How should I go about neutral, particularly round start with Dahlia from Cyanide? So Dahlia is still in not a fully explored character yet, but we can give you some ideas. And what
I think you have the
round start
better
would look like.
answer for that than I will.
I've been on and off practicing Dahlia while I've got some downtime. Little granny Dahlia. Decent round starts that you got for Dahlia here. And I wish you could actually like change positions or reset positions while you're online.
I think we would have to go back to the lobby for that. But
Yeah.
where are we going?
But like decent. No, we're just standing right here.
Okay, here.
Decent round starts. You can do this because it immediately puts down the bear trap, and then you can start your zoning and your shenanigans and stuff.
Oh yeah, remember that bear trap is a normal, so you can special cancel out of it.
Yeah, you can special cancel this. It's pretty. This is fine. Doing this is pretty good. They have to approach you. You don't have to approach them. If you're feeling kind of spicy, you can do one of these. In JHP, it's a pretty decent overhead. If you're feeling even more spicy and you're thinking they're going to throw out a button, this reels you back and also pushes you forward, so you can actually get it confirmed. If you see the confirm happen, you can make it. You can do this, and then do your shenanigans from there. So that's pretty good. Which one's tech and shotgun? Medium punch, right? Yeah, shotgun.
Sure.
Yeah. So those are some decent round starts. You could dash up 2LK is a decent button because you can rush forward like a madman.
Yeah, her dash is actually pretty good.
Her dashes are actually pretty good. This seems bad. Like most people look at them like, well, it's kind of garbage. Actually, because you can slide in this game, you can do shenanigans like this. So this is actually really good at the round start. Even 2LP. Do all those things, pretty decent. And do all the shenanigans that you want to do from the round start. Particularly in neutral if you're doing the thing right. Personally, the way that I like to play is do this. But bring it back. Keep doing the thing. Put out the doily. People are just gonna be standing there. Do the shenanigans from there. Once you have the doily down, it means you get more movement out of yourself. So I'd say that's a pretty good way to approach it. Other people who play Dahlia more than I do right now, at least in the current juncture, what's her name? Trashy, Mean Beans, Random Rock with their name in the Dangle Discord plays Dahlia pretty well.
Who
Ray
else is there?
Mercury.
Hinze?
Ray Mercury is pretty one. They got a whole like resource on combos and resets and stuff.
Yeah.
This past Be Great, there were 2 Dahlias, Golden Twig and Trasheen, who didn't know how to look at the resource and use the reload function. Please use reload function. But yeah, they were playing Dahlia at a pretty decent level, I would say.
I mean, as far as we know right now, so.
True, yeah. Dango Cloud King plays Dahlia pretty well. Race also plays Dahlia.
Oh yeah, Race, MP game.
MP game, true. So if you can catch those people during Mixmasters or any other events they got going on, you can look at their monsters as a resource.
Yeah, I think there's already several Mixmasters that MP game is on. So if you want to get more ideas of gameplay, to kind of get an idea, obviously it's going to be different from everyone depending on characters you want to run in teams. At least it'll give you some example play for sure. But hopefully that kind of helps because yeah, Dahlia's still early. I would say she's not as easy as some of the other characters right now, and she still needs some development time from other players to figure out. Which that depends on the players as well too. So I would say just be patient and then just kind of see what comes out. Check out Main Core, the Dahlia channel, to kind of get an idea, kind of get butt heads or discussions going as to, oh, this would be good for Dolly, or this is pretty good mix, or oh, why don't you try doing mix off this bullet, and yada yada yada.
Yeah. All that good old dangle stuff. I would say Dolly currently is mostly straightforward, but has the most expression possible because she can do shenanigans with all of her reset buttons. I need to pick a situation. Wow, wow, dang, boosh. You can do little shenanigans and stuff. Yeah. Pretty cool character, I would say so far. We're gonna skip all the blank ones right now. Let's see. What poke tools does Fortune use to get in? What are her hit confirms too? Play the character. Just like play character. You just get in there and play character. Try out some buttons. I could tell you, but I'm not gonna give you the answer. That's just you play a character. See what kind of tools that she's got going on. Nah, just play the character. Try it out. See what buttons work, what buttons don't. If you know that the jab is 5 frames, then you know exactly what your answer is. I think I'm probably gonna cut it off there. If we got any other questions going on, I feel like we covered a lot so far.
We did. I think we basically got to April now.
Hey, cool.
Hey.
Cool. If there's any other questions in chat, please let me know right now. Otherwise, we're just gonna go for the night.
I think it's consistent double robo double snap.
Yes.
That's like what 2MK launcher head drone, something like that.
There's like 3 ways to do it.
Let me manual pick this. All right. Oh wait, that's not it. Hold on.
That's a soul.
Oh my! Where's big man at?
Where's Benjamin?
Oh my! All right.
Over to the dang old corner here. There's a couple ways to do this. If you wanna do shenanigans.
All right, you need to push me, Jonathan.
Whee!
Oh, I gotta cut.
Wow. Okay, so we do this, right? Ba 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 ba. This one's pretty standard. You do this. Very easy. Another way to do this, if you want to be schwaggerific, get that Beowulf.
Oh, okay, he's on cooldown still.
Do this. It is 2 HK. Very easy. Also very easy. 2 ways to do this. Third way that I could think of. Do this. Do this. If you didn't mess it up, yeah. You do that basically. So those are 3 ways to actually get consistent double snaps. Really, this one's the best because it does the most damage and gives them the less meter. That one start with what again? Oh, hit me. Do 5 HK into 2 HK. This does the most damage. You could start with crouch light kick. 2 LP was also decent, but crouch light kick. Yep, no problem. Any other questions got in the dangle chat here? Wow.
Any other questions? Because some people gotta eat. The learning experience. Pull me all down. Forget the confirm. I gotta freaking. Oh my god. Oh, goodbye. Oh, this game is. Oh, this is so
crazy.
Come, are you kidding me? I can't
dude. You're not even getting it. No, I can't do that. No, you have to put out a button. You would have to toss your chair. Actually, let me see. You have to toss your chair. Yeah.
See It doesn't. My chair makes it worse.
Yeah, you gotta make sure that what you're hitting is a projectile. Correct, yeah. If there's any other questions in the chat?
Actually, wait. Do it again. Hold on. I'm curious about one. Hold on.
Sure.
Hold on. Let me see. No.
No. I mean, that's from like the medium position.
Nope. Yeah, gonna rip me. I can't do it.
Yeah, rip you.
Yeah, I
you do
can't.
crouch slide.
I have to just straight up throw it or just dash block.
Crazy.
Also.
Wow.
I went from hard read. Alright, I'm assuming nobody has any questions, so I think it's safe to say we close it out.
Yeah, so it's safe to say we're gonna stop right here. All right, buddy. Thank you all for joining me on this dangled night of lab stream. If you have any further questions, please join our Discord. Make sure to mark Discord in the Twitch chat and YouTube chats. It'd be great to have you there. Ask any questions. Feel free to ask anything. No question is dumb. Unless you're gonna ask us, how do I do this? We'll be like, there's a lab.
Yeah, what is the
self-explanatory.
optimal combo? And it's like, did you hit the lab? No. Alright, then.
All right,
Hit
well,
the lab.
hit the lab. I could tell you, but it's not gonna give you solutions. So
Do your homework first, and then you can ask the question.
The wiki also can help solve 90% of your questions. If you've got like, how do I do this into this? There's probably a video for it on the wiki. How do I do this into this? There's maybe a YouTube video you can watch. You're there. We got resources. It's cool. It's unlike where I was at the start of this, where we didn't really have much resources. It was just kind of guides on a forum for a little bit. Y'all are lucky. Please take care of your resources. Thanks for joining me on this dangled thing.
You're welcome.
We're out of here, everybody.
When I have time.
True. Roll the tape.
And my spectator.
That's okay.
Oh,
Second
ooh.
camera.
Oh, nice. Ooh.
Oh, we avoided
Let's go.
it. Nice.
Oh, let me see it.
Hey,
Hey,
the combo?
hey, hey.
you finished this.
That's
They died.
It's somewhat of a combo,
Nice.
yeah.
Hey, there it is.
We're missing a few more parts to it, but
Yeah.
We got combination.
It's like we have some bombas, but like our knowledge of the mechanics of the game are not exactly there just yet.